Okay. Okay, hello.
Hi.
Thank you for coming in. So I'm Michelle, and your name is Philip?
Yes.
Yep, okay. So the county hospital referred you to us. The other day you weren't so good and you ended up there. So one of the nurses referred you to us. So thank you for coming in.
It's okay.
Okay. How are you feeling?
Not the best.
No?
No.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about yourself so I've got an understanding?
Well, I've been homeless for like almost a year now. I have a wife, I've got 2 kids, but yeah, I suppose my wife just has had enough of everything that's been going on. I had a good job. We were doing well. I was a delivery driver, and and yeah, like along with like 100 other drivers, I lost my job. We thought we were okay, but it just, just one thing after another just happened, and I just, we ended up losing the house, and I just started drinking more than I usually would, and I suppose, I was just angry, and I can't remember a lot, but my wife said that I used to get violent, and and I hit her, and then she left. Yeah, she left me. She took the kids, went to her parents, and didn't want anything to do with me. So we lost the house as well because I couldn't pay the rent, and I've just been on the streets ever since. But it's I just don't know what to do. I just feel like I've got nowhere to go, got nothing to live for, and all I want to do is just, I don't know, just kind of check out, really.
Okay, all right. So, but you want to get back on your feet, yeah?
I just don't even know how.
All right. Well, that's what we're here for. So, Operation Hope. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to act as your case manager and then your case coordinator. So, as a case manager, I'm just going to run through all the details, get all your details.
Okay.
And then from there, we try and find housing for you. We try and get. Do you have any source of income at the moment?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Centrelink cut me off.
Okay, so then we'll restart that process as well.
Okay.
And then we'll help you put you in touch with organisations that help you get a job, perhaps, and get you back on your feet. All right.
That sounds amazing.
Great.
All
right. So at any time throughout this intake assessment, if you have any questions, just ask. All right. Any concerns, just let me know.
Okay.
All right. All right. So I've got a basic form here. Your name. Do you like being called Philip? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. I can ask you your date of birth and that, but it might be easier if you just write it yourself. Can I write it down? Okay.
Okay.
So I'll just give it to you. You can just write. Just fill that out as best you can. All the red spots.
Okay. I don't have an email. Is that alright? Okay.
That's fine. There's some spaces on the other page as well.
Alright. Just the red circled ones?
Yep.
Okay.
I just want to put down your children. That's fine.
Alright.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Alright, cool. I don't know if it's right, but
That's all right. It's a bit confusing, even I have trouble sometimes.
Okay.
Do you have a contact? Do you have any family or anything that should something happen to you with your contact?
To be honest, no one really wants to have anything to do with me anymore, but I don't know. I suppose you could call my mum.
Your mum?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just put, what's your mother's name?
Is Leslie.
Okay.
Yeah. And
do you know her phone number off by heart?
Yes, I do actually. 0401 294 935.
That's your mother. Great. When was the last time you spoke to your mother?
Spoke to mum probably 3 or 4 months ago. Yeah, but I mean, I suppose she'd be happy that I was working with you, you know, rather than just kind of off the grid.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you know anything at all about Operation Hope?
No.
Alright, so we help people in need, like yourself, and then we provide them with the necessary, or introduce them to the necessary services. So basically case management, okay?
Okay.
We're quite a big organisation, so we have a lot of contacts, so hopefully we can improve your situation.
That's good, because I just don't even know where to start.
No problem. Alright. Let me think. I just had a total blank. Oh, if at any stage during the process you have a complaint, we have a complaints form, complaints avenue you can go down.
Yeah.
So just let me know, and it can be about me, about the organisation, doesn't matter.
Okay.
But every complaint helps the organisation improve. So if you have any complaints or anything, we also have some forms, consent forms to giving out your information to third parties.
Yeah.
Some people don't like it, but in order to help you, like emergency housing or something like that, we may need to discuss your details with them so they have a full understanding. Just in so much as it relates to your housing situation, nothing beyond that.
Okay.
Okay, so when that comes up, I'll probably get you to sign a consent form.
Sure.
Right. If you don't want to, you can sign a non-consent form as well.
Okay.
All right.
No worries.
All right. So we have an intake checklist here. This one, I think. Very new to this myself. All right.
Oh,
so,
that's all right.
so my name is Michelle. Oh, the meetings will be held here at the office.
Okay.
Are you able to come in on a regular basis, do you think?
Yeah, I just kind of hang out around this area anyway, so that's fine with me.
So if we scheduled a meeting for next Friday at 1 o'clock, would you be able to come in?
Yeah, I don't see any reason why not.
Alright, you don't have a phone number or an email?
I don't have a phone, no.
Alright.
But I'm usually down at the park.
Okay, that's alright. It's nice
Sounds
this time
a
of
bit
year.
embarrassing, but...
Sit in the sun?
Yeah, but if it's Friday, yeah, I know what day it is because I know when the soup kitchens are.
Okay.
And like sometimes when the church is open as well, so I kind of just stick around this area because it's a bit safer than some of the other areas I've lived.
That's okay. That's good. That's good. So I've explained the information to you. And I'll just sign this. And what's the date today? The 1st of April. Right. Now, have I explained to you the role of a case manager and your role in what's going to happen? But how about we leave this to later, actually? We'll leave this to later, it's a bit confusing.
At the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Let me just go through my notes here, sorry about this.
That's alright.
Alright, so we're going to do the intake action plan. So this is what we hope to achieve over the course of the meetings.
Okay.
Alright. So your name is Philip. Okay. And I'm Michelle Tingley. Today is the 1st of April, 2009. Alright, so what do you think are your 3 most urgent needs at the moment?
Well, a place to stay.
So housing.
Yep. And food.
Right, so to get food.
Food security, I suppose.
So income.
Yeah, that's it. Just have some money to just buy food and housing, food, and I just want a phone. Like I want to be able to call my kids. You know,
Alright.
like just have just some contact. I'm not sure. Yeah.
So have a good communication.
Yeah.
Alright. So I guess going back to the goals of each issue. So housing, the goal is to get a roof over your head.
Yeah.
In as short a time as possible. Okay?
Yeah, it's getting cold now. I hate sleeping outside in winter. People always steal your shit.
True. Okay. So I will contact Swanview Emergency Housing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll make that, and hopefully we can have you in housing by the end of next week. Right.
No,
Fingers crossed.
amazing. Yeah.
Let's see. Swanview. Have you lived in? Where have you been living?
Oh, look, if I can get in at church or any of the refuges, I do, but sometimes they fill up by the time I get there, so otherwise I just sleep in the park or, but you know, sometimes the council people come and take all your stuff. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, they, yeah, it's really difficult, and now it's cold, and I know that, like I beg for money and that I buy alcohol, but it lets me sleep, you know.
Okay. Yep. So it's
Yeah.
means to an end. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair enough. Alright, so I'll do that. And how about we set a target date? Today's the 1st, so by next Friday, the 8th.
Okay.
Okay. Do our best.
Nice. Gives me some hope.
Yep. Actually, having said that though, are you able to pop in every day just to see? Because I mean, if we can get housing tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. So just
Yeah.
pop in
What
every
time do you want me to come in? Like in the mid morning or?
Yeah, around lunchtime.
Well,
So
yeah.
I go to lunch about 12, or I'm here in the morning, so come before 12.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that. Yeah. That's good.
All right. Now income.
Mm.
So, what's your goal here? Do you want to get Centrelink benefits? Do you want to just find a part-time casual position? What's your goal?
Oh, look, I'd love to work, you know, I drive trucks, so I'm happy to do any job, you know, like I just want to do something. Like I think not doing anything is what's driven me crazy. So whether it's Centrelink or a part-time job, I'm happy to do either.
I do know from experience that you can't get Centrelink unless you have a permanent residence.
Okay.
So that housing is definitely a priority there. But having said that, it's not impossible to start the process rolling.
Yep.
All right. So how about you would be on New Start?
Yep.
I believe.
Yep.
All right. So we'll put New Start.
And then look for jobs.
Yep. But Centrelink will help you with that. They give you a case manager in their department as well.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yep.
So the plan is to go to Centrelink.
Yep.
And start the application process. Actually, I recently heard that even if you don't have housing, they'll give you a spend card. So maybe you can get food and that with that. You can't get alcohol with it, but you can buy food and goods with it. So,
Okay.
Alright.
No, I'm cool with that.
So can I leave that to you? You're gonna have to go anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright. So,
Yeah, I'll go in there.
Alright. So the closest one to us is Midland or Northern. Which one do you think you'll go to?
Probably Midland.
Midland.
So, but if I need to get stuff printed out and take stuff in, can I come and see
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yep. No
Yep.
problem.
you? Alright.
As I said, I'm here until 12 o'clock every day, so just come in.
Yeah. Alright, I'll do that.
So do you think you'll be able to do that within the next couple of days?
I'll try and do it tomorrow.
Alright.
Yeah.
So on our meeting, well, you're going to come in every day. We'll set the target date for a week from today again.
Yeah.
Assuming it takes that long, but come in each day and just let me know. Okay. If you can. And then the communication, the telephone side of things. So your goal is to get a phone.
Yeah.
Get that mobile phone. So I guess that can't really happen until you've got an income.
Yeah.
So let me start first. And once you've got New Start, you can just go out and buy that yourself, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got like I have a question. So like I need to get to Centrelink tomorrow. Like, do you guys provide bus vouchers or anything like that, or do I have to get there on my own?
Oh, that's a good question. Generally, I would assume you have to get there on your own.
Okay.
But it's the first time I've been asked. As I said, I'm a newbie here.
Yeah.
So I will make a note of that and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Actually, before you leave today.
Okay.
Otherwise I can't contact you.
Yeah.
Okay, bus vouchers. So I'll just leave that to you and by next week. Good. Alright, so we'll go through this again. So the first main priority is your housing. You need a roof over your head.
Yep.
So I will contact the Swanview Emergency Housing and hopefully by this time next week we'll have some housing for you.
Okay.
Okay, even if it's just a room, a shared room, something, at least you'll have a roof over your head.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah, anything would be good.
Yeah. Actually you might make some really good friends out of that too, because there's other people in the same situation you end up being very good friends with. So,
Yeah, that would be nice.
Do you have any people that you can talk to on the street at the moment?
Oh yeah, there's one or two we tend to kind of like try and bed in together, so it's a bit safer. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go and chat to them about what I'm doing with you, and yeah, it's kind of hard at the moment. Like some people want help, some people don't. You know.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let me just go down here and make sure I've covered everything for you. Alright, that's alright. Then the next one is the income, the New Start. Have you been going out and trying for like cash in hand jobs or anything like that?
Not really. Like people don't really want to buy of me at the moment because of how I'm living. Because you know it's hard to go for a job when you look and you smell like I do. I don't really get much. You know, living on the streets is pretty hard. So, but I just beg and use that money to live day to day, which is it's not the best. So yeah, not so much.
And then to get to your mobile phone. When was the last time that you spoke to your children?
About 6 months.
Okay.
Mm.
Do you miss them terribly?
Yeah, like I feel like but I'm almost embarrassed. Like I don't want to contact them the way I am now, and it'd be nice to have a place and and be able to call them and be in a better spot so that they don't think that I'm a loser.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. No, talking to family is very important. Yeah. All right. At the end of this intake action plan even.
Yep.
There is a piece of paper that we just sign. It says we agree to carry out the responsibilities outlined in this action plan to the best of our abilities, both yourself and myself. All
Okay.
right? So if you just want to sign and date that there. These services would be Swanview emergency housing, and these other two, yeah, we can leave those blank for the moment. All right, so we just sign it, date and sign that one. That would be great.
1st of April, yeah?
Yes. Thank you. So I'll sign it too. Have you had any contact with any other organisations that have offered to give you some help?
No, just the lady at the hospital told me about you guys. So yeah,
Okay.
that's it. I apart from the churches that I stay at, but they don't really offer anything but a bed and a meal, which is okay, but it doesn't really help me get anywhere.
No, that's true. Living on the streets is definitely not a positive aspect of your life. But what have you learned since you've been on the street? Anything? What positives can you pull from that experience?
I don't know, I suppose that I can live through it, that I'm strong enough to do it, but I feel pretty hopeless doing it. It's just kind of it feels a bit surreal that I'm in this situation, considering where I was a year ago. But yeah, I don't know. It's just good that there's places like this that can help me, because I just don't even know where to start.
Yep, that's common. Yeah. Yeah, and that doesn't help, but you're not the only person that this has happened to, so yeah, it can go from very high to very low very fast. That's even right. My own job is quite trepidous, so
yeah. You just never know.
You do not. All right. So the last two sheets that we need to fill out for today is a consent form. You consent to consent to access your private information, to relay it to the other parties, other organisations that are going to help you, only to the effect that they need the information, nothing extra. All right. So here, I'll just run through it with you. Consent form. I, and then your name, hereby acknowledge that Operation Hope has advised me of the following. Operation Hope privacy and confidentiality policy. So we'll not give your details away to any third party without your express permission.
Yeah.
My right to access personal. This one I haven't explained yet, but this means that at any time you can ask us for a copy of your records.
Okay.
If you need to provide that to you. And my right to withdraw my consent at any time. So if all of a sudden you decide that you don't want to be a part of Operation Hope anymore, or for whatever reason you find another organisation that you think is better suited to you, or you're not finding that the service that we provide is good enough, then you can choose not to continue at any time.
All right.
I am aware of and understand that the organisation may need to collect and disclose personal information to third parties as required in order to provide an improved level of care. So I've explained that to you.
Yeah.
Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. I nominate that my personal information disclosed only to the person or agencies listed below. And so we're going to Swanview Emergency Services. I'll put here. Actually, there's a wonderful place you can get some food from.
Yeah.
It's called it's called the Recovery Portal.
Oh.
So it's very close to here, so I will give you the information for that too.
Alright. Do I have to pay for it?
No, it's free. So I'll give you a hamper. Seeing as you're living on the street, it might pay not to take a great deal at the beginning so that it doesn't get stolen. You can go back in every day. It's open every day.
Oh, really?
All right.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So do you want me to contact them beforehand and tell them, or would you just like to go in there and tell them yourself?
Yeah, maybe let them know that I'm coming in. I don't want them to be surprised someone like me is going in there.
Oh, you'll be fine, but I'll put down, all right, so the Recovery Portal. And if Centrelink probably won't contact us. So just Swanview Emergency Service and the Recovery Portal. You can also get a coffee from them too, so just go and have a chat with them.
That would be nice. Thank you for this coffee.
That's alright. Okay, I understand that Operation Hope must comply with relevant privacy laws, and I will contact the organisation immediately if I feel that these laws have been breached. Right, just write your, if you're okay with all of this, just write your name, sign it, and take it.
Okay.
And I'll sign it. With this recovery portal, if you need anything also, you can actually request. They have a lot of donations and clothing. They have some clothing there also if you need clothing.
Yeah.
So
cool.
just go and have a good chat with them.
Someone stole my bag last week, so I don't really have much left.
Yes, that's going to be a bit difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
We do have a few things downstairs. Maybe we can go through and see if we can find your bag.
Yeah, bag would be good.
Okay.
I just it's hard to, just need a bag and maybe a warm jacket.
Okay, we'll see what we've got. If not, I can contact the recovery portal for you today and we can see if they've got anything up there for you.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Alright, and so we don't need the non-consent form. You're fine with us helping you with information?
Yeah, that's fine. I got nothing to hide.
Alright. And the last thing is our intake checklist. Let me just see if I have to read this or you have to read this. Alright, so I explained the role of a case manager and my coordination role in this. So basically I'm your manager and I will coordinate all the services until you're back up on your feet.
Yeah.
Alright?
Okay.
So explain that to you, is that right?
Yeah.
No questions? The assessment process and the practical aspects of the assessment. Do you understand that? You understand why I'm asking you questions. When on your next interview next Friday, we'll go into more detail.
Okay.
Okay, and find out more things.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, that's alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
Procedures for the release of personal information to another party and the requirement for informed consent for the release. That's what we just signed on the consent form. You're alright with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Client's rights and responsibilities, including rights of appeals and complaints. So, you know that if you have a complaint, say you enjoy being under Operation Hope's banner, their services, but for some reason you're finding that being a newbie, I'm not up to date with everything and that, so you want another case manager, you're quite at liberty to say, can I please change?
Okay.
Alright.
No, I like you.
So far so good. Phew. And communication required. So it's a requirement that you check in with us when we book an appointment. You check in with us. If you can't make the appointment for whatever, if you're in hospital, that's a different story.
Okay.
But you get back to us at your earliest convenience and explain why. Even if I'm not here, just leave your name and say, I can't make the appointment, and if you, because I can't contact you, if you can't make, say, the 1 o'clock appointment on Friday, even if you come in at 4 o'clock and I'm not here, just say I'll be back in on Monday. Just give me another date so I know when you're coming in.
Well, I'm just down the road, so I'll try and check in every day.
Okay, that's great. Right, the above information has been explained to me. If that's all clear as mud to you, can you please sign that?
Ugh.
Thank you very much. Alright, now I think I've done everything. Just at the end, do you have any physical, medical, addiction or psychological concerns? Anything at all? I need to know.
Oh, I drink too much piss.
Okay, so
But that's That's about it.
That's it. Nothing from your past that you think should be brought up?
Oh, look, my childhood wasn't the best. But no, there's been people who've been through much worse stuff than me, so I'm all good.
All right, good. Do you have any concerns for the moment? I mean, being admitted to hospital the other day probably wasn't the best thing. But anything that you're concerned about, your health, your eyes, your teeth, anything?
Yeah, no, nothing apart from what we spoke about, just needing a place to stay and all of that. So yeah, no, I'm fine.
All right. And have you had involvement with any other services, or continuing on, or something?
No, just the hospital told me about you guys, and that's no, I haven't talked to anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you getting on eating with food wise at the moment?
I usually hit up the soup kitchens, and the church provides some meals. Other than that, sometimes I'll go 1 or 2 days without eating. It just depends. Sometimes when I'm begging on the street, like, people will give me a sandwich or something like that. But my meals are pretty intermittent. Like, I don't, they're not regular. So I just wanna get some routine back in my life.
That's fair enough. Get into contact with your children again.
Yeah, I think that'll help. If they want to talk to me.
I'm sure they do. Every child wants to talk to their parent. Yeah. Well, it's definitely going to make you stronger, I think, in the long run.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, it'll just be nice to have a bed to sleep in and not worry about people taking your stuff and how cold it is. It was so cold last night.
That's true, yeah. All right, well, I think we've gone through everything that we need to. Let me just check my notes here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So the next meeting is on Friday.
Okay.
All right, and let's go downstairs now and see if we can get you a bag.
Yeah, that'll be good.
All right.
Sweet as. Thank you.